Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Just thought to stay on the page of Valerie. Don't know why I fell over my words there. Yeah, he's having an alright season. Still needs to sort of bed in a little bit more, I think. But he's got a couple of assists. Yet to score his first goal for us. But then we've been a bit miserly in terms of the number of goals we've actually been scoring in the league this year. Compared to last year where we were shattering that. We've been excellent at the back this year, but we're really struggling to get huge amounts of goals at the moment. And that's kind of been fine because our defence, as you've seen, has been so unbelievably rock solid. But I do feel like if we were to start conceding a few goals, that could really rock us quite quickly into dropping a fair number of points. Also, since it's the start of the week, it's time to thank new patrons. And this week it is Phil Curtis. So, massive thank you to you for joining over on the Patreon. You guys really do allow me to do daily videos. So yeah, massive thank you to you guys for that. And everyone just watching them, I hope you're still enjoying the series. God, we're into season 9 now. This is getting long. Stockport was only 11 series and we're already into season 9 with Polonia, and it's only been 65 episodes. So we are getting there. Now, before we get into anything else, I must show you this. A couple of episodes ago, I asked you, what is the story of Matthias Vergara? Well, I think we found it. Matthias Vergara was born in 2009 to a poor family living in Malbork, Poland. He had two brothers, Oskar Vergara and Jakub Vergara. His father was the owner of a small grocery store and his mother worked as a house servant. This led to Matthias being very helpful, and his father helped him see his love for chocolate milk. When he was 4, the Vergaras moved to Warszawa, and his father went into businesses went into administration. For a few nights, the family slept on the streets until his father's friend Christoph let them live with him. In the meantime, Matthias was a street entertainer and doing all he could to earn money for his family. His special trick being the triple chopped milk bottle flip. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Jesus. Every night at Christoph's house, the Vergaras would enter the Loteria Narodowa, and one night, I assume that's a lottery, their lives changed when they won £1 million. They bought a house on the back streets of Warszawa, which was right next to the recreation ground. Here at 8 years old, Matthias scored his first goal. He soon started playing for, and I'll give you just give me a time here, Warszawska Młodzież Piłkarska, and the big boys started swooping like eagles. However, Matthias admired Polonia Warszawa's rise from the bottom and thought his manager's relationship with his idol, Regan Booty, would help him meet him. When Vergara revealed in the local news that he wanted to sign for Polonia, the Warszawa scouts said od Pieprzysz to Legia, and Legia came through and came through Polonia's youth team to become one of the hottest prospects in world football. It is reported that Matthias Vergara has been going through some tough times with his teammates, as his mum still drives him to matches and training. He repeatedly banged his head off the wall in the bedroom after hitting the post against Real Madrid, but he's sure to become one of football's greatest talents. Well, there you have it. So we know all about old Matty's Vigs now, and obviously, as someone pointed out, the reason his potential has dropped because of the retraining. Hopefully he'll still be pretty damn good though. Can you check out Wonder Kid Roman Ventilan in the next episode? I literally was going to start on his page for the start of this episode, and it took me for him not showing it on the database to go, oh, you were mugging me off. Wait, what? Someone said he'd been sharing a stadium with Legia and you talked about it in the video. Is that in the coding or not? Right, so I don't really understand what's going on with this. So our club is listed, our stadium is listed as the Pepsi Arena, which is Legia Stadium. But we're playing all of our home games in the league at Konwiktorska still, which is being upgraded. But we are playing our European matches at home at the Pepsi Arena. So I think that's what the issue is, because we are upgrading the stadium, and I think there's some kind of crossed wires, because I was already doing a stadium upgrade when the board decided to upgrade the stadium more, and I don't know, whatever's going on, doesn't matter, because next summer it'll be sorted and we'll have a 10,000 seater stadium, nearly 11, which is pretty damn good for me. I love how you describe it as a Zootons song and not an Amy Winehouse song. Yeah, I totally forgot about that, and plus I just really like the Zootons version, that's why I went there. Alright then, we've had a couple of games off camera, not a lot's really happened other than that, but we do have massive Champions League matches today, absolutely massive. So, who had this one down as a 1-0? It was definitely me. So, Victor Hugo gave us a victory over Corona. This was a pretty tight game in all honesty, and they could have got something out of it. Once again, Franceschi was called upon to make some top saves to get his 9th consecutive league clean sheet, and he actually got a 7.2, which is about as much as you can hope for as a goalkeeper. But when you actually look at their back two, their two centre-backs, Mateusz Konefal and Dirk Pijnenberg, the two guys we sold them last year, it seems our defensive stability even works for other teams when we sell them the kind of players I picked for that style, because they've got the second best defence in the league, and we only beat them 1-0 thanks to Mr. Victor Hugo. Then, finally, some delicious bloody food. We went and won 6-2 in the cup. It was just nice to see us score a few goals. What I would say, though, is the fact that we conceded both of our shots against. Tony O'Connor did not have the best game. It's just frustrating, isn't it, really? But there you go. So 2 goals for Diego Del Pret, whose name apparently means loan in French, so that's glorious considering we've got him on loan. A nice goal from the penalty spot for Anthony Campagnara, and a hat-trick from my man Kevin, who is looking better and better and is currently our top goal scorer this year with 5 goals. So fair play to you, Kev. But we're through to the next round, where we will play, I think, a team from... I don't know who we'll play. Unfortunately, our B team did get knocked out. They lost 2-1 to Rakov. First team. Only 2-1. GG, lads. But then it finally happened. We dropped points for the first time in the league this year. Octavian Diaconu scored inside 20 seconds. Bit annoying. We hadn't actually touched the ball when they scored. We actually conceded off 3 consecutive shots in 3 matches. Every shot we had for those 2 matches, we conceded. Bit disappointing. Thankfully, though, we were able to find an equaliser through Kevin. However, and this is the bad part, Matthias Vergara and Kevin were both off injured, and both of them will be out for 5 weeks. So the guy who is our first charge striker, who has maybe struggled a bit this year, but I still have hope for, and then the guy I would have replaced him with, both got injured in the same game. And the annoying thing is I'd rested players too. Well, there you go. League-wise, we are 10 points clear, but it's so annoying to not win that match, particularly as I wanted 10 consecutive league clean sheets. Also, side note, we're unbeaten now in 36 league games. One more league game without defeat, and that would be a full league season without losing a single match. But I do want to do a full unbeaten season because I think you get an achievement for that, and I feel like this is the best time to do it, is in these kind of situations. So, let's go. Today is PSG, so, I mean, I don't know. We're at home, though, so we're going to give it a crack, at least. And Ajax, oh yeah, and unfortunately, Ajax managed to get a point in the Parc de France. So the league, this group has just got a little bit more interesting. I'll show you on this page, actually. Because of that draw, that means that we're really going to have to try and beat Ajax. It's going to be interesting, in all honesty, to see how this group pans out. A great point that we got in Germany, but we really do have to work on it. Marcelo Gallardo is now the PSG manager, so let's just have this. So instantly, you can see that unfortunately Escobar was unregistered, which is a pain in the ass, but there was just a limit to the number of players we could register for this due to the way we've set ourselves up. So, ooh, okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's going to have to be, innit? I would have put Marilison in, but I feel like Fijarczyk might be a better choice. So we're going to go with Victor Hugo Carballo, who's come back in, but he's dropped out a little bit. Fijarczyk, nice to see him back, I suppose. Maybe he'll be a hero, who knows? Valery Garcia, that's fine. Patino, or do I want to go with someone else? Is he fresh? See, this is the thing. Bonavento played well, but he did play in that game against in the cup, so it might not be totally fair. Also, I've recalled Falcao from loan because we don't have enough centre backs, and I want to make sure we've got a bit more depth there for transfer for rotation. No, we're going to go with Patino for today. I still think. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to give Diego Silva a chance there. Yamrog, Pandurovic, and Freitas. That's fine by me. And Alba Racine with Franceschi in goal. Nice. On the bench. Ooh. The registered thing isn't going to be such a big deal in a couple of seasons because a lot of those players that are unregistered at the moment, because we can't, are going to be counting as homegrown pretty soon, which means we won't have to register them at all, or they'll be able to be registered very easily. So that's the beautiful thing about the youth conveyor belt. So on the bench, we're going to go with Orozco, Malek, Bonavento, Marilson, Vinjevic, Militic, and of course Diego Del Prete. I mean, their squad is mental. We're just going to have to do our best, really, aren't we? I think we're just going to have to go for it, aren't we, really? Hope for the best. Scroll that in a little bit. See what Ajax and Schalke do in their game, really. But I think this is going to be a case of, you know, if we can come up... We've done all right against them at the Parc de France last... Oh, hello. Could he slip on through? Oh, my God. Why did Carballo not run onto that? Wow. So nothing's really happened since then. Not a single highlight. We're into the 35th minute now. So if we can carry on like... Oh, hello. Breakaway. Oh, Wojciech, mate. That was really just kind of right there for you, buddy. I think a goal is coming. Their possession has shot up over the last 10 minutes from like... Oh, Franceschi said, from like 55% to 60%, and that suggests to me that they're really trying to put the pressure on us. If we can get to half-time, we might be able to try and come up with a plan. Okay, well, at the very least, we've achieved that, and we are hanging on in there. If we were to get a point at home to PSG, that could be a vital point for somewhere in this group, you know? Our possession's dropped even more. They're really starting to turn the screw on us. I wonder if maybe going shoot on sight might not be such a bad idea. Free us up a little bit, get us to take a couple of pot shots. You never know when one of them's going to ping in, you know? Luis Felipe, go on, block. Oh, no! Oh, come on. Wait, what? Hang on, I don't understand what's going on here. It said... Oh, it's disallowed. I don't know if we're going to quite be able to do it, but hanging on to 70 minutes against them is pretty damn solid. Freitas is having a wonderful day. Oh, my lord. Now they've pushed to the 2-up-top system. We are into second half stoppage time now, lads. Come on. If we actually get away with a draw at home to PSG, that would be massive for our chances of getting through. Go on, slip it through. Oh my God, Victor Hugo's in. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Oh, hang on. Wait. Hang on. What's going on? I don't understand what's happening here. Wait, Vadim Ivanov has just been sent off for PSG. Okay. It's not... Oh, hang on. Go on, Victor. Oh, imagine if we'd scored there. Just side him down. Bonavento goes straight through him. It doesn't matter. That's surely going to finish this match off at 0-0. That is a bloody good 0-0 at home to PSG. Those are the kind of points. Away at Schalke, very big with a late goal, and holding out against PSG is a sensational piece of defending. That is brilliant. They might have won man of the match there, but I firmly believe that Pandurovic, Freitas and Alba Racine have been phenomenal in today's match, and Yamrog too. And another point, so everybody's tied on 2 in this group. This is going to get very interesting in the next game, because we've got Ajax at home. That is a must-win match. Watch us muck that up now. Anyway, a couple of games off camera, I think, and we'll come back for Ajax. Right then, so we had a couple of games off camera, first of which was against Lechia, and we beat them. Oh boy, did we. Honestly, this should have been a lot more. Took the lead from Victor Hugo, really, really nice to see. Lovely ball put across to him, and he was able to smash it into the back of the net. We then added another one through Jacobo Garcia. Unfortunately, Victor Hugo then got injured, or in fact, he got injured not long after he scored a goal, and he has missed every game since, and he will be out today as well. Yeah, it's not great. We've had some real problems with injuries this year, but we did at least come through. Unfortunately, Felix Mambimbi managed to score a free kick for Lechia, and we weren't able to get the clean sheet, but thankfully, we were already 2-0 up, so we managed to get the victory, and that's the main thing. And then we were able to do it again in the next match, a 2-1 victory this time, again, over Gornik this time, but massively rotated team. Pretty much everybody was rotated apart from Franceschi in this one. Took the lead for Campagnaro in the 12th minute. The goal was sort of disallowed but then reallowed kind of thing. They then immediately went and equalised, but for some reason we didn't press them at all, and they were able to score. And then Marilison in the stroke of half-time smashed one in to give us a 2-1 victory in the end, which was very, very nice indeed. So 2 more victories, but no clean sheets. And with this group being tightly poised on 2 points apiece for every single team in this group, getting a win over Ajax today could be massive. It really, really could. So this is going to be very exciting, this group. That's all I can say. Erik ten Hag managing Ajax still, in fact. Okay, so moving stuff around. Everton Escobar can't play. Kevin is injured, so Carballo will come in. And again, I think I'm still going to have to put, Fiacic or Marilison. I'm going to try Marilison in there. I feel like, why the hell not? Valerie on the right. Obviously, Jacobo Garcia will come back in here. I did try Orozco out in one game, and he was really good too. Patino's just slightly outperforming Silva at the moment, and Bonavento's not played, so that's fine. We'll bring back in Pandurovic and Vinjevic for now. And Malik has actually had a better season than Yamrog, so I might actually keep him in the team. Of course, Alba Racine will come back in again. Okay, that's the squad. Don't really have a lot of options for the bench, so Campagnaro, Siratsky, Silva, Garnis, okay, Yamrog, Militic, and Fiacic. It's not great. I would rather have a bit more of a complete side, but we hopefully can come up with something. Though we are still lacking. Those injuries, really not a fan, obviously. Hopefully, though, someone's capable of being a hero like Marilison to be thrown straight into this. But he did so well against Gornik, scoring a wonderful goal, man of the match. I feel like he's deserved his place in the team, whereas Fiacic just sort of doesn't, really, at the moment. Abracine, we need someone to make the right run. Here we go, Carballo. Here we go, Del Prate. We've got men surging forward. Back post, nobody there. Oh, Valerie. Carballo, what a tip over the bar. That was a really good piece of play. I really do feel like we're missing Rafael Rodriguez this year. I feel like he was a main catalyst for creating much more stuff. Analysis suggests that we maybe should just loosen things up a little bit. Give him a bit more freedom. Hopefully, anyway. We've not really done a great... Oh, no. Great save from Franceschi. We've actually been a bit poor today from an attacking perspective. Go on, Yammers. Really flying forward. Oh, he's done well there. Fiacic, can he find someone? He's got to find someone. He finds Carballo! Oh, and Schalke have equalised in their game as well. That was our best piece of play in the entire game so far. Oh, God. Oh, no. Van Leuven's through. And Franceschi makes a huge stop. Right, this game's going a bit more end-to-end now. And amazingly, we dropped to bottom of the group. Ajax have just gone really, really wide with their play. Sorry, really, really narrow. I reckon we can make the most of that for the final 10 minutes of this match. That's a dangerous decision of theirs to go narrow like that. Garcia tipped over. This match has really got entertaining for the final sort of 20 minutes of it. It's been pretty boring for the most part, but now both teams are cracking at it, trying to find the winner. Ziyech, get blocked. Yes, Fiacic, go on. Find Campagnaro. We've got men flying forward again. This is going end-to-end. I'm enjoying this, unless we come out on the wrong side of it. Ball in. Fiacic! Oh, no! I cannot believe that that's not gone in the net. That had to be a goal. Manrique, and it's saved by Franceschi. I don't believe that. The first one, he gets the perfect little touch and it just hits the post and he couldn't put in the rebound either. Look why. Oh, goes long. Fiacic might win that. We've got it back with Campagnaro. Patino. Overlappers for days. Yamrog is their man. Can he dig a cross out? Go on. Ball in. Del Prate! Yes! 91st minute, Diego Del Prate, the loanee with the goal. Just going to turn it back to positive before we do anything else. Surely that is the winner on the night. What a game. Boring for 90% of the match, and then it completely opened up. What a ball this is from Yamrog too. What a ball in. Del Prate with a wonderful volley finish. Goalkeeper can't get there. It's 1-0 to Polonia in the 91st minute. Come on! Let's just hang on for the fight. Oh no, there's probably still more to come though. That's the problem. Do not mess this up. We're no longer in positive. Sorry, we're no longer... Oh, what a block that is from Yammers. What a man. Spread that ball out wide for Yamrock, and there we go. We've got the win. 1-0. We go top of our group because of a 1-1 draw elsewhere. Holy shit. That is a brilliant performance. A 92nd minute goal from Diego Del Prate. Man of the match somehow was for the Ajax right back, because of course it was. What a result that is. This is a really kind of interesting group because I think there's 3 teams in Schalke, Ajax and us that are actually pretty evenly matched, and I think that's really been the difference for us. Just coming up with that tiny little difference today. Yes, massive win. We're actually going top of our group at the moment. You never know. Maybe we can go top of the group and qualify as champions of the group. Who knows? That's sensational. Okay, so Europa League. Lech Poznan, not having the best time. They've got a point in their group so far. Who else we got? Lechia have got 4 points on the board, which isn't amazing still, but at least it is some points, which means some coefficient in theory. Legia are doing much better, though. They've got 2 wins on the board in their group and are looking like they could potentially get out of it. And what about Rakov? Rakov have got 2 points on the board in their group as well, which isn't bad when you consider they've got Spurs in their group, but there's definitely some winnable games in there too. So what has that actually done to the coefficients? Anyway, next episode is obviously going to be Ajax and Schalke. Basically, the next episode is the one that I think is the decider. That's going to decide where this group goes, because the PSG game away from home is almost certainly going to be a defeat. But what we do in the next 2 matches, away at Ajax and at home to Schalke, I think is going to decide whether we muck this up massively or get 3rd or 2nd or maybe even set ourselves up with a 3rd. I think if we win both these games, we could potentially win this group, to be honest, and that would be sensational. A couple of games off camera in between. Rakov have got Motor in the cup and obviously the derby in the league as well. But we're mostly focused on the Champions League considering we are walking the league at the moment. So if you've enjoyed this episode and that late winner, and I really hope you have, drop a like on the video. That'd be fantastic. We've only conceded 1 goal in the Champions League this season too, which is insane. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.